India's Prime Minister has declared the ties between his country and Australia have entered T-20 mode. Narendra Modi and Anthony Albanese signed agreements on migration and green energy during bilateral talks at Admiralty House in Sydney.
A ceremony welcoming the Prime Minister of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi received a 19-gun salute from the ADF's Federation Guard before the leaders of Australia and India held bilateral talks.
Delighted to welcome Prime Minister Modi here.
During the meeting, 2 agreements were inked. The first is a migration and mobility partnership, which will encourage students, graduates and professionals to move between the 2 countries. It will greater recognise qualifications obtained in India and Australia and is set to better prevent people smuggling.
We reiterated our shared ambition for an early conclusion of the Australia-India Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement later this year. Prime Minister Modi and I are pleased to have just witnessed the exchange of the Australia-India Migration and Mobility Partnership Agreement.
Both leaders declared the relationship is going from strength to strength. Prime Minister Modi compared it to cricket.
This is our 6th meeting in the past 1 year. This reflects a depth in our comprehensive relations, convergence in our views and the maturity of our ties. In the language of cricket, our ties have entered the T20 mode.
The second agreement will see an Australia-India Green Hydrogen Task Force established as the countries move forward with renewable solutions.
The task force will comprise Australian and Indian experts in renewable hydrogen and report to the Australian-Indian Ministerial Energy Dialogue on the opportunities which are there for Australia and India to cooperate in this important area of renewable hydrogen.
The 2 leaders also confirmed a new Indian consulate would open in Brisbane. On Tuesday night, Prime Minister Modi received a rock-star reception at Kudos Bank Arena in Sydney, but it was a different story out the front of Admiralty House, as a group of protesters insisted he is responsible for human rights violations.
Modi! Modi! Modi, blood is on your hands! With the victims we all stand!
With the victims we all stand!
Modi, blood is on your hands!
Prime Minister Albanese and Prime Minister Modi will next meet face-to-face in September at the G20 summit in New Delhi. Gabriella Power, Sky News, Sydney.